Well, the Summer Olympic Games have taken place 4 times in the United States. The last was in Atlanta in 1996. The first time was in the Midwest, 8 years after the very first modern-day Olympic Games were held. Scott Levin takes a look at how St. Louis is keeping its Olympic memory alive.
61 years before the Arch in St. Louis welcomed people to the West, 4 years after Paris hosted its first Olympics, St. Louis
It's the first Olympics that are held in the United States.
welcomed athletes from around the world
The third modern Olympiad.
to the Games.
More than 600 athletes that came to St. Louis.
The competitions in 1904 were nothing like what we see today.
Tug-o-war was an Olympic sport, a sport called the plunge for distance, which was a diving event.
The Iron Gates at historic Francis Field,
Every time I'm over there, I sort of have my breath taken away by those gates.
now commemorate where track and field took place, where at least one Olympian made Olympic history.
First games where an African-American athlete finishes on the podium. George Pogue wins 2 bronze medals.
The Missouri History Museum is now home to many of the Olympic artifacts.
Right here, we have the silver medal from the tug-of-war event at the 1904 Olympics.
And old photos.
This photograph right here shows off something from the marathon.
But now there's also something new,
I said, we need something here to mark the Olympics.
something that didn't exist 120 years ago.
It didn't even exist till 1913.
The Olympic Spectacular.
It's such a wonderful symbol.
5 rings on top of podiums symbolizing the placing of gold, silver, and bronze.
We were the birthplace of the gold medal, which not too many people realized.
Officials fought for the right to display it.
It was a fight from the sense that we had to actually go to the IOC. They awarded us the use of the Olympic rings. It was a really exciting, thrilling moment and a very humbling moment.
Having the Olympic representation
Have those ties to the, international athletics.
is important,
It's just a sense of pride.
not just to the city,
Our place in Olympic history,
but also
I hope it inspires people.
to the importance of America's history on the world's highest athletic stage.
We were a significant Olympic city.
Scott Levin, Channel 2 News.
Scott, thank you. And during the 1904 Games, Team USA totaled 526 medals. The next closest country was Canada, which won 56.